live, we are live, we are live. I'll just wait for a few minutes so that everybody will come in. Right. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay, we will start at, I'll just give it another minute or so, and then I'll be getting into the issues, just getting straight to it. Okay. Trying to check if I... Okay. There we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you can hear me, just press like or comment. Yes, hello, hola. Good morning. Yes, my name. Good morning, everybody who's coming in. My name is Linda Zikalala. Yes, yes, yes. I'm doing live every Thursday, guys, at 11 o'clock. I'm on live, talking about all the cancer-related issues. So thanks everybody for coming in and checking in. So yes, I'm just going to give a short update about what's going on at the moment. Hello, 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 hello. I don't want to break guys your names, but hello, I can see you coming in. I can see somebody who doesn't speak English, who speak Espanol. Sorry, I'm going to be speaking more in English, but you are welcome. Try and catch up as you can. To those who don't know, yes, I was diagnosed with cancer. The name of the cancer is called plasma cell myeloma, stroke leukemia. My doctor will call it leukemia sometimes. Yes, hello everybody. Hello. Press like so that I can see that you can hear me. Just press like in there if you can hear my voice. Thank you so much. Okay, so people can hear me. That's good. Yeah, I just want to give a short update as I'm starting the live. I'm doing chemo at the moment, and I'm on third cycle of. I'm on a third week on the first cycle of the chemo that I'm doing now. Yes, and then yeah, the reason now doing chemo is that after I've been in remission, the doctor find out that there was slightly problem in my blood test. So, and then we did a bone marrow, and then we find out that things are not are not good. So I'm back on chemo at the moment. So yes, I'm speaking Juani. I don't know how if I'm spelling your name right. Yes, I'm speaking English. I can't speak Spanish. Sorry, I'm from South Africa, so I'm speaking mostly Zulu. So, but thanks for coming in. Yeah, and that's where I am at the moment. I'm on a third week of chemo. I'm doing chemo once a week, every week. So at the moment I'm doing chemo. So if you want to know, I'm just going to just give a brief to tell you that at the moment I don't have any side effects. I was on chemo on Tuesday, so today, so I'm still feeling okay. I'm still feeling fine. So no side effects except that I've sprained my feet. Anyway, I'm going to be walking 5 kilometers on Saturday. So I'll just give you a brief about that. So next week I'll be going for chemo for the last time in this cycle, and then we'll do a full blood count to see if this chemo works. If this chemo doesn't work, and then my doctor will have to review and see what kind of chemo and medicine I'm going to do. Sorry, Joanna, I'm just only speaking English. I even don't know how to put the subtitles here, but anybody who knows this stuff can help us. So yeah, my update is there at the moment that I'm on chemo. So whilst I'm on live, because people are coming in and out on live, so whilst I'm on live, if you want, as I'm going, just ask a question or make a comment, especially to those who are living with cancer as well, who are cancer survivors, to give us tips to how you guys doing it. If you come online, just do that, ask questions. I will try my best to see if I can answer your questions. But please, you are welcome to ask questions and comment anytime you come in. If you come in, just press like so that I know that you can hear me properly and see that we can understand each other as well. Somebody couldn't speak English. I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, my other language, I'm 100% Zulu, so sorry about that. Yeah, just yes. So the issues that I want to talk about, just press like if you come in, if you can hear me. Just sorry about that noise. Yes, if you come in, just press like so that I can hear that you hear me. And just unfortunately, I can only speak English and Zulu. So Zulu is my native language. I'm from South Africa, South Coast. So yeah, that's where we are. So I'm just going to talk about a few things, not as heavy as if you're looking at my videos. I always try and speak things light instead of making them heavy, because the fact of the matter is I'm living with cancer, so it's heavy just on its own to know that, in my mind and in my body, that there is this disease that I'm fighting. So that is why it's just there. I'm going to try and take it easy as we go. So yeah, if you come into my life, just press like so that I can see that people can hear me. And yeah, here we go. I'm trying to see if people can hear me on this side. There we go. Let's see how it goes. Yes. To see if people can hear me on this side. Yes, sorry about that. Let's see how it goes. I'm making noise now. Sorry, guys. There we go. Right. Yes. To see if people can hear me on this. You see, it just goes slow as well. So yeah, if you can hear me, press like. I'm struggling to see if people can hear me or not. I don't know if I get froze or something. But anyway, yeah. Hello everybody. I'm trying to deal with this thing here. There we go. So if you can hear me, press like so that I know that you can hear me. Just come in, press like, and then let's see if we can. I'm sure I'm getting there now. I'm getting the hang of this. Hey, I don't know where I'm losing this one. Right. Guys, I'm sorry, just 1 second. I'm trying to fix something here. And then if you come in, though, press like to see that you can hear me here. I'm not sure if people can hear me. So that's what I'm trying to find, if people can hear me here. If you can hear me, please press like or comment. Um, there we go. So let's see if it works. There we go. Right, there we go. So yes, today I just want to talk about some few things, guys. I want to talk about my sleeping issues during the chemo days. Just about, because I did chemo on Tuesday, so I'm still trying to see if I'm going to talk about sleeping issues, and number two, about drinking liquids. To see how it helps during the time when you're drinking liquids, and family support and positive mindset set, and talking about cancer, because people are still not happy to talk about cancer most of the time. So yes, let me talk about sleeping. So if you join me, press like, guys. If you join the live, just press like to see that I will see that you are with me. So yes, after chemo, for example, this week I did chemo on Tuesday. Sleeping, it's a problem, because the chemo that I'm taking, it comes with steroids. Even if you take chemo without steroids, the honest of the fact is, during chemo days, sleep doesn't come easy. So my tip is, what I do is to go in bed on time. Every time, the time that I'm going to bed, I'm just going to bed, just to give my body a chance to recover. And as I said last week, that after chemo, I feel that I can build you a house. I get that strength, that I feel so good on that day. So the other thing that I'm sleeping, and it comes with the diarrhea as well, because sometimes it's good to talk about these things, that sometimes you need to check your diarrhea, or just to see how your stomach does during the chemo days. And then you can report it to the doctor as well, so that they can help you with the medication. And then some people can have nausea. I don't have nausea. My side effect of chemo, I can tell you, because of steroids, I eat a lot. So I always have to mind my calories when I'm coming back from the hospital. So I mind my calories. Try to eat well, so that I cannot spike my blood sugar. So in that way, I can manage my sleeping pattern, and again, I can manage my toilet. So let me talk about sleep quickly. Sleep is not easy, man. But my tip is, if you go to sleep, just go to sleep on the right time. Do your rituals that you do before you go to bed. What I do is that at 6 o'clock, I just want down. It's either I read a book, or I just watch something educational, not too heavy, and then just to read something. And then at 7 o'clock, if I'm not feeling like I can watch something, I just listen to music, so that I can just fall asleep. But I take every hour of sleep very seriously, because I'm sleeping deep. The other day I slept about 4 hours after chemo. That was Tuesday to be Wednesday, and Wednesday to Thursday to be today. I did a little bit better. I think the heavy day, the day that I didn't sleep well, was Tuesday to be Wednesday. I didn't sleep well. That was about 3 hours. But from yesterday to today, I did scrape about 6 hours or so. But I went to bed early as well, just to try, and I wanted to try and recover. So yes, in that way, I can say that my sleep it's getting better. So I'm hopeful that tonight, I'll sleep well. At least I can come up with 8 hours. So if you're a cancer person, please tell us. You can just comment, or tell us how you deal with sleeping issues. But I find that after chemo, it's hard to go to sleep. And then another topic, the easy one that I wanted to talk about today, is this: drinking water. If you do chemo, please drink water. It has helped me, to be honest. Please drink your water. It helps a lot. Drink your water, it helps a lot. So I would advise you to drink a lot of water. I'm used to drinking water now. So I do drink about 3 liters or 4 liters a day. So, but on chemo days, I don't even want to get thirsty. I just drink a lot so that I'll feel much better. So that's what I do. I drink a lot of water. So if at the moment, because I'm on chemo, I'm looking at my blood cells as well, at my red cells as well. So what I do is I just I don't drink tea as when I'm eating. So I eat and then I'll drink tea an hour before or an hour after I had my food, so that my hemoglobin doesn't get affected. In other words, my red blood cells doesn't get affected. I've researched this just to find that. To help my body to recover during chemo is to try and eat well and just space out things nicely. What I ate today in the morning, it wasn't very good when I was checking my blood glucose, because which means my breakfast was too much on carbohydrates. But anyway, I had to drink cranberry juice to help my blood vessels, so that when I'm going for chemo, it will all work. It will all work fine. So yes, that's about drinking water on my side. Yes, and please drink your liquids. I'm trying to tell myself this as well. So please drink your liquids and make sure that you're drinking your liquids most of the time. Yes, and then let me come to this important one: family support. This is very important. I'm so blessed at home. I've got a good family support during this time of doing chemo. I'm not driving myself at the moment because at home my wife is driving me to go for chemo in a hospital. So at least there's somebody who will drive. If anything, if I feel nausea or I feel tired, and then at least somebody's driving. And then and again, it helps that after, whatever has happened during the chemo time, or the information I got from the nurse, and that I can talk to somebody about it, and tell them that, and talk to somebody and say, this is what I've gone through during the chemo session. So you need a family support. So family support is very important. So why I'm raising this issue is that caregivers are the ones who are taking care of us. It's not easy to care for a sickly person. I don't know about others, but I always find that during treatment, well, talking for me, I don't know how difficult I am or how easy I am to my caregivers, because as a cancer patient myself, I always need to remember that there are people who are taking care of me. There are people who are thinking about me, so I need to be kind. I know that I'm going through a tough time. Cancer is not a joke, so I'm going through a tough time, but we need to be respectful as well as cancer patients to our caregivers. It's not easy. I feel sorry for our caregivers, people who are taking care of us, because days are not the same. I'm feeling good today, but days are not the same. Some days are more on the emotional side. Well, I'm still feeling good at the moment. I have no issues yet. But as the thing is, if your day is not good, you're feeling down. There's nothing that we can there's nothing we can do about it, because you're going through emotions as a cancer person. Sometimes you feel down, sometimes you feel high. Emotions are there. We cannot lie about it. So I think the caregivers, our family support, our caregivers, they need to understand that sometimes we do go through very difficult emotions. Thank you so much to those who are pressing like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for you guys. Yes. Yes, I yes, thank you so much, guys. Yes, please. Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad somebody's feeling for me. It's not easy, honestly. It's not easy to go through chemo. It's tough. But as a caregiver, guys, please understand that we go through emotional days are not the same. I wanted to say that, cancer comes with this kind of in a background, that cancer, death. So we can't help it. So at the moment, because I've been 2 years now into this journey, I'm not as scared as I was in the first year of this journey. So you need to understand those emotions, that days are not the same. And again, to go online and watch some videos. So you saw some people are really struggling with cancer. You'll see that some people are struggling is not as easy as we think it is. So, and then in that way, you'll feel really bad. And then your emotions will go bad. You'll be feel sad, feel fear, frustrated. You'll feel all those kinds of things. So as caregivers, our family structure, they need to understand that days are not the same. If you are happy, they need to help you to being happy and help you. I don't know how, but I'm glad that in my family I don't see their ups and downs. So it helps me to be composed and to be happy, to be alive. But yeah, as caregivers, guys, as our family support is so much important. Even if as patients we don't give a very good feeling to you guys back. It's just that cancer is not easy. Cancer is not easy. The other thing that people are not always are forgetting is that even a headache, if you are a cancer patient and then you feel a headache, it scares you as a cancer patient. If you feel a runny tummy, if you feel something, there's nothing easy once you've got cancer. I was telling my family this morning that I went to the pharmacy. I wanted something for my wart. I've got a wart here, so it's been there for a little bit of a long time. So I wanted something easy that I can use to deal with my wart. And then the pharmacist say, no, you can't because you're on chemo. You can't use it. But I was like, why not? Sometimes we think, so that tells you that even other people knows how difficult to live with cancer. So it's not easy, guys. It's not easy, but as a family members and our caregivers, please try and understand that part, that days are not the same. If you like me, I've accepted the fact that I've got cancer, so I'm living with it. I'm fighting, so I'm fighting. Last week, somebody told me that I had cancer, but now I'm on remission and it's been good. So the stories like that, they do encourage us as cancer patients to say, if there's somebody who's been through this and they've beaten this, so I can do it as well. It's not easy. It's not easy. So family support is so important. I don't know how to express this, but it's important. As I know that you guys are doing a great job as caregivers and our family members. You guys are doing a great job. It's not easy, and I feel for you because I can see and feel that it's not easy if you're dealing with cancer patients. It's not easy, guys. So with that in mind, um, with that in mind, I just feel sorry for you guys. But we need you as caregivers. We definitely need you. So yes, I wanted to talk about that when it comes to family structures and family support. It's so important. And family support as well, a family structure for us as cancer patients, it helps that that at home you'll get assistant. That at home you'll get assistant. So it's important. Family structure and family support is important. And please, guys, give care to your loved ones. It's not easy. Um, the other thing that I wanted to talk about, it's positive mindset to cancer patients, guys, and survivors, and to our caregivers, our family structures. Please, um, let's stay positive, even if things are not looking positive, even if they're looking grim, as some people will use that English word. So, but please, let's be positive. Positive mindset. I've seen that is one of the things that have helped me to go through some difficult times, especially during the times where I was in transplant. During the transplant days. When I was doing bone marrow transplant, positive mindset kept me going because I had to be strong in my mind to say, can I stand for this cancer? I knew I was asking questions as well, because the fear of that chemo was not a joke. I wasn't too bad, but I was on a spectrum of not being happy with that chemo. So positive mindset, I find, and I've researched it a bit to see that it helps. It helps us as cancer patients and cancer survivors. So if you're coming in today to see me, this is me being positive. I'm trying to live a positive life almost on a daily basis to make sure that I'm good. Thanks, Johnny. I will stay strong. Thank you so much, guys. Please press like to see if you can hear me or not, because sometimes I'm not too sure. My network today is up and down. So yeah, I was talking about positive mindset. I'm trying to stay positive as much as I can, although days are not the same as I said. But being positive, it helps, because you see in a very bad situation, you see a little bit of positive. I'm training even my mind to say, even eating food, I'm eating food to help my body. I'm taking medication to help my body. I'm going through chemo to help my body. So I'm trying to be more positive as much as I can, although it's not easy. So what I do some when I do my walks, if I'm walking, so that's the time where I do a meditation. And because I'm a Christian, I do pray as well. But I try and do meditation and think about positive stuff and think about life in general, and try and enjoy life. For example, today it's a nice and warm day outside, so I'll just go outside and enjoy it, and just to try and stay positive. And I find as well that positive mindset really helps a lot, a lot. I know there are other things that help. For example, food, nutrition helps, and the exercise helps. Those two help as well. But I find that if your mind is good, if your mind is 100% set, you can do these two things. You can eat well, and you can do exercise. Um, Starting exercise is something else, and starting to eat well. Um, I am. Not that I'm struggling. I try and eat as much as I can very well, but the fact of the matter is I'm a human being. So if there's something like I like to eat with sugar, I do go for it. You know, but I try to eat 80% clean, because I've trained my mind to say, let me train my mind to stay positive and say, I can do this. I can eat clean, but I'm not 100% yet. I'm 80% in the side of eating clean. And when it comes to exercise, I've trained my mind to say, little bit of exercise, it's better than nothing. It's better than staying at home and do nothing. And it's better for my body as well, and it's better for my mind, to keep being positive. So that's what I do. I try and stay positive to help my body to think. This is funny to say, but I want my body to think as I'm thinking, to think that I'm going to win this fight of cancer. I want my body to think that way, that we will win this fight. We will deal with it, because cancer, we don't ask for it. No, I didn't go out and say, cancer, come to me. So I don't think anybody can say that. It's just we've been so unfortunate that we caught this disease as cancer patients, so it came to us. So now, if you're coming to see me, this is me being positive. I try and stay as much positive as I can. Is it difficult to live with this thing? It is, because it came back when I was trying to be positive. After transplant, there was no cancer find, and all of a sudden this thing is coming back. So it's not easy to deal with. So the only thing I would ask from you guys is just to help us. Say thanks to Johnny for saying staying strong. We need people to encourage us, our caregivers to encourage us, which I know is not easy, because our family, they are living this with us. They are living this reality with us, which is not easy. If you come in, guys, just press like so that I know that you can hear me. I'm not sure. So just press like, and then I can see that you can hear me. So yes, that's positive mindset. I think it's very important. It has helped me in the past 2 years just to stay positive. And I've seen in the first month when I was diagnosed, when I was really struggling even to walk, that just staying positive and say, I will walk again. I'll walk fine again. I did manage to walk fine again. So just being positive, to tell my mind, just to stay in my mind, be positive, and then I did manage to walk again. So that's positive mindset. So I'm trying. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. And again, cancer comes with some different issues. I'm sorry, I'm going to have some water. We always worry about some other health issues that comes with cancer. Like I said, that I've got a watch, so I'm worried about it. I ask about it, to see if is it cancerous, is it just not bad. So I do those kind of. You do worry as a cancer patient because it comes with all the package. But I know that before I was diagnosed with cancer, I will have a cold. I will just cough, and I wouldn't have a problem. But now having a cold, you cough, you get worried. So it's just it's one of those mind games. So to stay positive, it helps. It helps. So another thing, because I don't want to be too the life to be too long, I want to talking about cancer. That's what I want to talk about. The last part of the topic, as you guys as we navigate this cancer journey. I just want to talking about cancer. It's not talking about cancer is not easy. You know, in my area here, you find that people are shy to talk about cancer. Even those who are willing to talk about it, they are not out and open about it. So I've decided to start. Well, I've seen some YouTube channels as well, and then I've decided to start this YouTube channel to say to people, let's talk about it. Because at the end of the day, we need support. We need to support each other as cancer patients because another person will understand when I'm going to chemo, who will understand how chemo feels like and what to expect after that. It's a person who's going through similar situations, even if cancers are not the same. But it helps to know that at least we are talking to people who understand, who knows how it goes, who knows the emotions around it as well. So that is why I've started to talk about it, even making this YouTube channel. So let's be open up about cancer, guys. If even if you come online here, you've got some the way you survive your cancer. Tell us, just comment in us. Tell us, and tell us how you did it, how it worked, because we need to talk about this thing. And the other issue that worries me is that I even see younger people diagnosed with cancer. Before I was being diagnosed with cancer, I didn't know anything about cancer. I wasn't even thinking that I was going to be diagnosed with cancer. But now I can see that this thing is like it's growing. More people are getting this disease. So we need to talk about it. And men, as men, we need to talk about this thing. We need to talk about our fears. We need to talk about cancer. And just don't be scared to mention a C word. Um, when I was speaking with the pharmacist, when I was asking for what medication, they were shocked to see that I don't mind to say it out and say, look, guys, I need something to help me with my what. But I'm in chemo. I'm on treatment at the moment, and then you get a good advice, and then the pharmacist just say no, not at the moment, because it will affect you because you're on chemo. You see, so you need that. But I can see in their faces that they were shocked to see that somebody can just speak about cancer. That is why I'm saying we must not be. Some people will even say, I cannot mention the C word. It's not a C word, it's cancer. We didn't ask for it. So we need to talk about it. Is it easy to talk about it? No. Are people understanding when we're talking about cancer? Some people don't, that is why I'm saying to those people who've got cancer, it's good for us to talk to each other, guys, and just give us some clues and give us some ideas of how to get along to fight this cancer, and especially when it comes to nutrition, exercises, and positive mindset, and family. How do you deal with family as men as well as breadwinners? How do you deal with family structure and all those kind of things? We need to talk about it instead of being scared to talk about it. So that's my kind of thing that I wanted to say. So there's no need to say I cannot speak about this C word. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's mention it. Somebody out there who's brilliant, maybe one day they'll find a cure. Who knows? That's what we're praying for, that one day our kids may not go through what we're going through. So we need to talk about these things and not be afraid to talk about. So how I'm feeling at the moment. At the moment, I'm feeling good, guys. I'm not too bad. I'm still on chemo, as I said, but I'm not too bad. Yeah, every time I'm going for chemo, I always try and see and try and monitor to see if there are any side effects. So at the moment, like this week, I'm seriously feeling good. Although I think I was too busy yesterday, and then if you're busy, then you end up hurting yourself somewhere or the other. But I'm not as bad as I was in the other chemo that I did the first time. I was in remission. So that chemo, we didn't. It was a little bit tough, but this one, at the moment, I cannot lie to you guys. I'm not bad. So I'm feeling good. If you wanted to see how I'm looking like, this is how I look like. If you've been wondering how is this guy doing, this is how I'm doing. I'm trying to keep it positive. I wake up every day and being happy that I'm still alive. I wake up every day and thank the Lord that I'm still uh, here on earth and living. So yeah, I'm just if people are coming in and want to ask questions, you can come in and ask a question. It's all good. Yeah, boy, yes. Yeah, our temperature outside is very good. It's a good day, guys, outside. After the live video, I'm going to do a little bit of cooking just to be active. So yeah, yeah. If there are no, yes, yeah, cancer is not. Thanks to T-Man. Yes, cancer is not as easy thing, man. And T-Man, if you can hear that. If you've got questions, guys, you can ask me, or if you want a comment, you can comment. But yeah, cancer is not easy. Um, some cancers are painful, as T-Man has said. Some cancers are painful, but the cancer that I've got, it's a blood cancer. So at the beginning, it was not good. Yes, it was bad. So please, guys, press like if you can still hear me. My network is up and down. I can see that sometimes it goes off. I don't know if you can still hear me. If you hear me, just press like. So yeah, cancers are not the same. So my cancer, because it's blood cancer, I was having a little bit of a problem at the beginning. I couldn't walk straight. I had some problems with my legs, and then we even thought it was a sciatic nerve. We went to the doctor to deal with the sciatic nerve, but it wasn't going away. Yeah, I was more tired, man. I was sleeping a lot. And we had family visiting as well. So I did enjoy some time with them, but I'm sure they were worried. They were worried about my state of health. Then it was so bad. It was so bad. I couldn't walk straight. I couldn't walk straight. I was forcing it because we didn't know what was the problem. So in that way, Tim, and it was so. It was a painful thing. But after I started medication, chemo, I was back on track. I started to my health came back. As you can see me today, I'm not there yet. As you know, I was in remission, so I'm out of it now. That's why I'm doing chemo. But no, even now, I'm starting on a little bit of a positive than the last time. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling at the moment. I'm feeling really good. So yeah, I'm feeling good. So yeah, I can try and answer some other questions as well. Um, yes, we will stay strong. I feel sorry for that person who didn't speak English, but yes, we try and stay strong, man. Because staying strong is the name of the game. When you've got cancer, it's the name of the game. I'm 2 years in my journey, ups and downs, but staying strong is the name of the game. The something that I'm struggling with at the moment is my weight. Chemo for me, as I said, it comes with me eating a lot. But this time, because I know what to expect during this chemo, so what I'm doing, I'm trying to eat as well as I can. So I was happy that instead of gaining weight last week, I just lost a bit. I wanted to lose at least a kg, but I lost at least a bit. It wasn't 100% a kg, but I did lose some weight because sometimes we cannot be too sure. So to stay strong as well is to make our body strong. So yes, thanks for that. Thanks for that, guys. We'll stay strong. Yeah. And another thing is that is that if you, like, for example, now, as I'm saying that I'm feeling good, and then I'm trying to stay strong, is that exercise helps to help our body stay strong. Let me drink some water as I talk. So doing exercise help, I find. I don't know how others are finding this, that, to go out for a walk, to do any exercises, like I still need to ask my nurse that can I do weights when I'm on chemo, but exercise helps. Going out for the walk keeps our keeps our body strong. So yeah, that it does. Exercise helps. So yeah, I just wanted to address those issues today. That yeah, that's where we are. Sleeping is not easy, but we're dealing with it. As you can see, to drink a lot of water after chemo as well, it helps. Um, yes, and family support is important. It's because our caregivers are our family structure, and even some other extended families. Thank you guys for your support every time. And I'm grateful to my family as well for their support. And the other thing that I've talked about is positive mindset. So we definitely, as cancer patients and our caregivers as well, to stay positive, even if it doesn't look good, we need to try and stay positive. And the last point that I've mentioned is to talk about cancer. Talk to somebody about it. If you feel if you feel bad, at least in a family structure, you can speak with your family about it. Just open up, talk about it. If you find friends and people who are struggling with the same thing like cancer, open up. I know that, as I said, that some people are not, it's not easy for them to start a discussion, but I'm not. So I just start it and talk about it, and you find that real people wants to support as much as they can. Our friends, families, caregivers, they really want to try and support us. So let us not be shy to talk about it, just to talk about it and talk about cancer. So if you're coming in, guys, you can press like and ask any questions, ask me anything before I can finish the talk. I've just mentioned 5 things that I had, 6 things that I've talked about today. If you're coming in, I've made an update about my situation right now. I'm still on chemo. I talked about my sleeping habits. It's not easy to sleep when you are on chemo and steroids. And then I talk about drinking water, and I talk about family support, positive mindset, and talking about cancer. Any questions? If there are no questions, I'm going to give it another 3 minutes. I don't want the live to be too long. At least 45 minutes, people can watch it later, because there are people who are watching it later. So yeah, this is where I am at the moment. This is where we are as a family. We are dealing with the unknown. So I'm just hoping and praying that after the chemo next week, my blood will come looking better, so that the doctor will know what will be the step forward to go to maintenance. Because if not, which means she needs to change the chemo and do a heavy chemo than what I'm going through right now. So there is some unknowns that we're dealing with as a family. So that's where we need a lot of prayers and support. So if you, even later, you want to send a message of support, you can just watch the live and send a message of support, or anyhow. I know other people are always trying to support my family as much as you can. Please do support us and pray for us as we try and navigate these territories. It's new, and it's not easy. If you don't know what to expect, it's not easy. It's just to wait and hope and pray that things will change for the better. So next week, then, after chemo, and after, I will do it live on Thursdays as usual, 11 South African time, to give a feedback, and then we'll see if we do blood test, and then doctor will tell us which will be the date to do the full blood count, and then we do that. Let's hope it will come back with positive numbers. I'm staying positive on this. If not, though, I'm still positive that the doctor will find a better chemo that will put me back onto remission again. But I'll try and stay positive. If you guys want to say something or ask me something before I go, please say something or press like to support as I'm about to go. But thank you so much for watching my live. To those who came in, thank you so much for sharing and and a message of support. Thank you so much. So yes, I'm going to give it a minute. If somebody wants to say something, I'll be much happier. So yes, yeah, this is where I am at the moment. This is where we are. So we are just chartered into unknown territories. It's so many uncertain stuff, but we'll stay positive that something good will come out of this. But yeah, we are there. We are there. We are getting there, and yeah, we are getting there. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for visiting my life and to give a good word of support. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.